Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jeremy, welcome to Polyphonic Press, and before we get into the review today, I just want to remind you guys to check out polyphonicpress.com. I do a weekly podcast. This past week was my favorite garage rock tunes, so definitely check that out, especially if you're a fan of garage rock. It's polyphonicpress.com, and just click on the tab that says podcast. Check it out. Anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing Junk of the Heart by the Kooks. So the Kooks are a band from England, from Brighton actually. They've been around since about 2006, and this is their third album overall. This album starts off with a title track called Junk of the Heart, and the very first thing you hear is this sort of low bitrate, like drum machine type of thing, sort of from a keyboard, a toy keyboard from like the early 1980s. And this is used as the drum sound and as the main rhythm to the song throughout the song. And the vocals come in, and eventually the guitar kicks in, and it's sort of like a mid-tempo rock song. I thought it was an interesting way to open up the album. It doesn't really set it up for anything too spectacular, but it's an interesting opener. How Do You Like That is a really interesting song. It's got sort of a 90s like rock ballad type of thing going on with it, something you'd hear from like the Verve or something. But it also uses the synthesizer nicely, sort of playing a little melody under the vocals, and not really overpowering or overshadowing everything. But the main hook to the song is this sort of piano riff that plays throughout, and it really hooks you in. And the chorus I found was very catchy, and you know, it's very memorable. The big ballad of the album is a song called Time Above the Earth. It starts off with this really beautiful string quartet, and eventually the vocals come in, and it just sort of sucks you in, and it's really beautifully done. It's not like there's not a lot of instruments going on, it's just done with a string quartet. And the story of the song is someone who's lost love and they're trying to get them back. It's very relatable. And the vocal performance, I know I've said this before, but the vocal performance is very believable, and to me that's what makes a great singer. It's a very short song, it doesn't really have a chorus, it's under 2 minutes. It's just sort of one long verse, but it's very, it stands out on its own. The first and only single so far to be released from the album is a song called Is It Me? It sounds sort of like a mid-80s new wave type of thing, just when new wave was sort of dying out. I can see why it was chosen as the single because it's very radio friendly, but it doesn't really represent the album very well. Although this album is kind of all over the place, so it kind of fits in because it doesn't fit in. It was probably my least favorite song on the album. Petulia is a simple sort of acoustic based song, and it's a fresh change from a lot of the sort of electronic stuff that's going on. And it's exactly what the album needs at the moment that it appears. It's very stripped down, very organic, very simple, not a lot of instruments on it, and I thought the album could have been a lot stronger if there were more songs like this and they just sort of went that direction rather than putting on a lot of electronic music on it. Again, it's just a great song, and it just proves that all you need is a great song and a few instruments, and that will carry you through. And then the album closes with a song called Mr. Nice Guy. It has a piano hook very similar to How Do You Know? I like this song, but I wouldn't have chosen it as the closer to the album. It sort of left everything open, and what I felt was when the song ended, I was kind of expecting another song to come up. I wasn't expecting the album to end on that song. So it sort of left everything open, and there wasn't a lot of resolve on it. Production-wise, this album is very slick but not cheesy. I found the instruments were mixed very well, everything was coming in clearly, and that's mainly what I look for in a good production, is if I can hear everything clearly and it's not distorting or anything like that. So yeah, I didn't really have any problems with the production. So this album was okay. It wasn't anything too spectacular. I would say it kind of lacks direction, and there's no really clear path as to where they want to go. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So anyways, that's what I thought about the album. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or with a video response. Don't forget to check out our Twitter and Facebook pages, as well as I'm on Last.fm. Links are all in the description, as well as the website polyphonicpress.com. Don't forget to subscribe, that way you'll know when I post a new video. And if you'd like to suggest an album, let me know in the comments, private message. You can send me an email as well. And I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care.